Hi everyone. So I'm going to talk about binary opposition. It's the concept of part of the structuralism theory, especially in literature, which focuses on the structure inside of a literary work. So binary opposition is considered as two opposite elements, right, that you can find in a literary work. For the simple example is that you have black and white, and then you have men and women, you have young and old, you have good and evil, and so on. These two opposite elements in literary work, they are not contradictory, right? But actually, they are structural and complementary. So it means these two opposite elements uh, should be right, should exist in a literary work so that they can create a particular kind of meaning. So when we read a particular literary work, I give you example like a novel, right? If we want to analyze it, if we want to find a meaning from the literary work itself, by using the binary opposition, by using the structuralism approach, we can decide, right? We can decide which elements uh, being opposite, so that by comparing them, right, by discussing these two elements, we will find a meaning. I'll give you example. If we read uh, this novel, right, this is the example by J.M. Barrie. The title is Peter Pan. So we can try to find the binary opposition in the form of two characters, right? The first is Peter Pan, and the second one is Captain Hook. As you know, that Peter Pan can symbolize the good, and Captain Hook symbolizes evil or bad, right? Being a bad person, right? And then um, Peter Pan can symbolize young, and then Captain Hook symbolizes old, and then maybe you can go further by saying that Peter Pan symbolizes the immortality, because he cannot grow, right? He cannot grow old, while Captain Hook is growing older and older and older. It makes him representing the limitation of life, immortality, and then mortality, right? So the one for being perfect, and another one for being imperfect. So perfection and imperfection. Okay, so this theory is actually was created by a french uh, um, a French thinker, right? His name was Ferdinand de Saussure, right? Um, uh, he believed, right, that literary work consists of particular kind of structure. Yeah, the structure, the elements in this literary work, right, they will support each other to build a meaning, right, to build a meaning. So if we want to understand something, right, we need to see the structure. If we want to define, if we want to identify something, by using the binary opposition, we can identify it by understanding the opposite thing, to identify the other thing. Okay, I make it simple again. Yeah, I'll try to simplify it. So I can identify myself as a man because I know the opposite, which is a woman, right? I can identify something which is For example, for instance, a chair, right? Because I know which one is not a chair, so you have to find the opposite, right? I know a door because there are many things which are not door, right? So this is the structure. This is how we try to find the meaning out of something. In this case is in a literary work. If we want to find what the story is about, what about the moral value behind it, and what kind of other symbols represent, right? Uh, Represented the symbols, or the meaning represented by the symbols in the novel, we have to use this method, this approach, right, using the binary opposition to decode, right, to get the meaning out of something by trying to find the opposite of this thing. So basically, that's the point of binary opposition. Even though we can go further and further to more different thoughts and ideas concerning or regarding this thought or this theory. Okay, I think that's. I hope I have been able to simplify the the theory, right? Not the theory. I don't simplify the theory. I try to simplify the explanation of the theory. Okay, so I think that's enough for now. Thank you very much. I'm out.